Today's topic is reticular formation. Now, what is reticular formation? It is a diffuse mass of neuron and nerve fiber forming meshwork of reticulum in the central part of the brainstem is known as a reticular formation. So, it is mainly present in medulla, pons, and tegmentum part. Phylogenetically, it represents the old reticular core of the brain. The brainstem reticular formation can be considered to comprise medullary reticular formation, pontine reticular formation, and midbrain reticular formation. Neuronal aggregates of reticular formation. There is a reticular nuclei, various in number, ill-defined nuclei. Functional importance is often obscure, and it can be divided into three longitudinal columns in each half of the brain. So, nuclei of median column, nuclei of medial column, and nuclei of lateral column. Now, nuclei of median column lie next to midline, called nuclei of Raphe. Raphe nuclei in the midbrain. Nuclei of medial column lie lateral to nuclei of median column, made of large cells called magnocellular nuclei, also known as a nucleus gigantomedullaris in the medulla and pontine tegmental nuclei. Nuclei of lateral column lie lateral to nuclei of medial column, made up of small neurons called parvocellular nuclei, central nucleus of medulla and central nucleus of pons. So there are three type of neuronal aggregates of reticular formation. Okay. So present in midbrain, in the pons, as well as in the medulla. Now, functional neuronal aggregates. It is not a anatomical entities, have fairly well defined physiological function, like act as a cardiac centers, respiratory centers, vasomotor centers, salivary centers, and chemoreceptors neuron. Reticular pathways, cortico-reticulospinal pathways, cerebello-reticular connection, visceral control pathways, and reticular activating system. So first, cortico-reticulospinal pathway. Our friends, of this pathway to neuron of reticular formation come from motor and other areas of the cerebral cortex. Okay. So starting from cortex, pass through reticular system and then into the spinal cord. That's why it is called cortico-reticulospinal pathway. Now, areas of reticular formation which receive impulses from cerebral cortex are bulboreticular inhibitory area located in lower part of medulla and bulboreticular facility area located in the pons. Cortico-reticulocerebellar and cortico-reticulobasal ganglia connection. Some afferent from cerebral cortex after relay in reticular formation project to cerebellum and basal ganglia. Visceral control system or visceral control pathways. Certain center in reticular formation regulate respiration, heart rate, and blood pressure. Now, these effects are mediated through connection between reticular formation and autonomic centers in the brainstem and the spinal cord. Now, reticular activating system. It is also known as a ascending reticular activating system. It is complex polysynotic pathway. It projects diffusely from the brainstem reticular formation to the cerebral cortex. Okay, so this is cerebral cortex. Okay, and this portion is brainstem, means midbrain, pons, and medulla. Okay, so these are non-specific projection to the cerebral cortex. Okay, This one is specific sensory projection to the cerebral cortex. Thalamic non-specific projection nuclei, okay, present in the thalamic part. Thalamic specific projection nuclei, and these are long ascending sensory tract sending collateral to nuclei of reticular activating system. Collateral to reticular activating system, spinothalamic tract. So it is an important source of collateral to reticular activating system. Collateral to this RAS also funnel from trigeminal, auditory, visual and olfactory pathway system. Efferent projection from reticular activating system are majority of RAS fiber and in non-specific thalamic nuclei, intralaminar and middle end nuclei, and from here they projected diffusely to the whole neocortex. Now stimulation of reticular activating system, how this system is stimulated. RAS is a non-specific system which can be excited by any sensation. Functions of reticular activating system, it sends strong facilitatory drive to the central neurons, raising their background excitability and increasing their responsiveness to the specific stimuli. So this is the main function. Thus, when a reticular activating system is stimulated, there is a wakefulness and alertness of the subject, and subject becomes fully conscious. Second function, attention, selective attention and sensory inattention. So it is through corticofugal control of sensory input and due to habituation phenomena. Conditioning and learning. Reticular formation is an integral part of the neural substrate for conditioning and learning. Function, another function, control of muscle tone and regulation of postural reflex changes. Reticular formation modulates the tone of anti-gravity muscle. Pontine or medial reticulospinal tract has excitatory influence, and medullary means lateral reticulospinal tract has inhibitory influence on extensor muscle tone. Another function, autonomic, mediated through visceral center in reticular formation. Modulation of pain, serotonergic neuron of the modulatory raphe nuclei form a part of endogenous pain relief system. Control of neuroendocrine system, it play important role in control of neuroendocrine system in the hypothalamus. Now connection of reticular formation, afferent connection from, it means it receives afferents from all this area, olfactory pathway, from the olfactory pathway, optic pathway, auditory pathway, spinal and trigeminal pathway carrying touch sensation, pathway for pain, temperature, vibration and kinesthetic sensation, afferents from cerebral cortex, cerebellum, basal ganglia, specifically from caudate nucleus and from the thalamus. Now efferent connection means fibers from reticular activating system to the other areas of the brain, like cerebral cortex to the thalamus, to hypothalamus, to subthalamus, substantia nigra, red nucleus, cerebellum and spinal cord. Now functionally reticular formation divided into two systems, ascending reticular activating system and descending reticular system. Now ascending reticular activating system, it exchange from lower pons, okay, lower pons to the thalamus, okay, to the thalamus, and throughout its course, okay, it receives afferent collaterals from auditory, visceral and sensory somatic pathway, okay. So it exchange from lower pons to the thalamus, ascending reticular activating system. Now ascending reticular activating system relays efferent impulses to cortex through midline, intralaminar and reticular nuclei of the thalamus. These impulses travel slowly in multisynaptic pathway but are conducted to widespread areas of cerebral cortex. Okay, so this is thalamus and these are the efferents to the cerebral cortex. Okay, so there is a widespread uh, pathway or with spreading of efferents. Functions of ascending reticular activating system. Impulses from ARS pass to widespread area of cortex. This keep cortex active and cause desynchronized activity as shown in electroencephalogram EEG during wakeful state. And these non-specific impulses are therefore responsible for arousal phenomena, alertness, maintenance of attention and awakefulness. Another function, sympathetic stimulation. It causes release of epinephrine and norepinephrine, produces EEG arousal and behavioral attention by reducing threshold of reticular neuron in the brainstem, and intracortical events can cause arousal. Now it also causes emotional reaction. It is helpful in learning and development of conditioned reflex. So these are the functions. Now descending reticular system. Now descending inhibitory reticular pathway, mainly stimulation of ventromedial part of medullary reticular formation causes inhibition of movement induced either reflexly or by cortical stimulation. Now this part of bulbar inhibitory reticular formation is under influence of inhibitory area of cortex and the caudate nucleus. Bulbar area in turn projects to spinal neuron by reticulospinal pathway and mainly extensor muscles are inhibited. So descending a system, inhibitory system also inhibits the various autonomic function. Another function, somatomotor activity. By inhibiting spinal motor neuron, descending inhibitory reticular pathway is responsible for smoothness and accuracy of voluntary movements, regulation of reflex movement, regulation of muscle tone and maintenance of posture. Another vegetative function, it causes inhibition of various autonomic function like blood pressure, respiration, GI function and temperature. Now applied aspect. Lesion of reticular activating system in experimental animal produce interminable sleep and coma. In human being also, lesion in reticular activating system, for example like tumor, cause prolonged sleep. Many agents producing sedation, hypnosis and anesthesia like benzodiazepine and barbiturates act by preventing synaptic transmission in reticular activating system and thus inhibiting the reticular activating system. Now neurotransmitter of this system are large cholinergic neurons, small adrenergic, noradrenergic neuron, dopaminergic neuron and serotonergic neurons. Thank you.